asks for. I'ma give it what she asks for. She can't wait till I walk through. I'ma give her what she asked for. I'ma give her what she asked for. She can't wait till I walk through. Rushing to the scene when I walk through. I'ma give her what she want. Give her what she asked for. I'ma give her what she asked for. She can't wait till I walk through. Rushing to the scene when I walk through. I'ma give her what she want. Walking through a room full of bitches. Tryna be all in my business. Little mama all in my grill. She tryna go roll up and chill.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of Road to William. Today I got a guest with me, Caudell. We'll go into the history. I'm gonna need his help with that because I blazed way too many times. So my memory is a little off.
It's all good.
With this. But yeah, I'm glad you came on the show. How you doing?
You know what? I can't complain. Even if I did, it wouldn't do nothing no way. But I'm here. I'm blessed. I'm alive. The sun shining on my skin again another day.
Okay, you on here preaching.
Sunday,
but might as well. But yeah, how did you get into music? I just want to get right into it because that's what we're here for. And I want people to go check your music out and listen to you because we got a whole bunch of, I think we shining too much light on these different artists that aren't putting their A game to the table. And I feel like I listen to your body of work and I'm like, bro, and I listen to other people's stuff people be dropping that is overly hyped and I'm like, they not trying. I think people done got comfortable and I want you to kind of just dive into like your background in music and how you found your passion in that because you produce a lot of good work. So I want to dive into that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Believe it or not, before I always been into music, but before music, I was a visual artist. I used to always draw. Like drawing was my thing. I didn't really think I would ever be creating music until I want to say it was spring around this time in 2009, I believe. And my partner, Esco, hit me up one night and he was like, "Hey, bro, it's this program you can make your own beat song." I said, "Make my own beat song?" I said, "I always wanted to do that, but I thought it was technical because every time you see somebody in the studio, they always show around all this big equipment and stuff like that." And I said, "What is it called?" He said FL Studio. And at that time, that's when they called it Fruity Loops and it was getting more popular. So it was a demo. So I downloaded the demo.
Okay.
I started playing around with it and I said, you know what, it's kind of fun. I almost gave up on it a lot of times in the beginning because, like I said, I didn't know what none of those buttons, man. I didn't know what EQ was at the time. I didn't know what compression was. Dealing with dynamics processing, time domain effects. I didn't know nothing about that at that time. But I said, you know what? I love to create. I started playing the drums when I was about 6. I only had about 3 or 4 different drums kits in my life. So I said, you know what? Let me try it out. So I started just making beats and stuff like that. Then I would play them like for people at school and stuff like that. Some people would be like, "Oh, bro, Caudell, you raw, bro, you raw." I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But then you had some people like, "I don't even like it like that." Well, I appreciate it. Hey, thank you for listening, though. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get mad. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little hurt back there. But everything is for everybody. Everybody don't like hot sauce. Everybody don't like orange juice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in where you fit in. And as far as my creative process today, I'm in the point of my life. My wife has really helped me out with this. I just literally just go in there and have fun because it was times I would go in the studio, don't come out. My wife might be needing something. The puppy might need something, or somebody might be calling me. And I just be in there just stressing, like, man, my music don't sound like this, or my music don't sound like that. Instead of just accepting the blessing that I have, just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I create, some people done tell me my stuff might sound a little outdated now. I mean, I ain't old, but I'm getting on up there to that dope. But I just have fun with it. You got to have fun with it. I try to make the type of music that I like to make, and whoever mess with it, vibe with it, hey, I appreciate it. And if you don't, hey, thanks for listening, man. You know what I'm saying? That's still a view I got, and hey, you learn something new. You don't fuck with Caudell. Can I cuss on you? I don't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cuss. For sure, for sure. Like, but yeah, like yeah, you don't fuck with Caudell. Hey, that's something new you learned today. But if you do, hey, keep on entertaining. You know, creating good content and inspire somebody else. And I try to, I don't want to get here, like I say, sound preachy. I'm not gonna say, I mean, ain't no wrong with leaving a positive message in it, but you never know who really gonna hear your stuff. So I try to just, I'm in a point in my life just become the best version of me. You know, the best version of Caudell. I don't need to be like nobody, and I'm not gonna drop no names, but fucking, I'm not trying to be like Mustard, Dre, Metro, Zay. I'm trying to be like Kai. Just trying to be the best version of me because people like them for being them. People don't like you for being you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can do, just be the best version of me, create the best way I can. And if I don't learn a certain technique this project, I'm gonna learn it on the next project.
Bro,
Hopefully that answered your question. Hopefully
people
that answered your questions.
people really sleep on you, bro. That's why I hit you up that one. I hit you up random. I'm like, bro, were you on that J. Cole album? Because I swear I forgot what song it was. I gotta find it, but I'm like, that's
Okay.
exactly like your shit. And I'm not saying J. Cole still, but big artists are known to take some from people who ain't
Oh man.
on that level yet. And I'm like, now I'm not saying that's what's going on, but I'm saying that sounds very identical to me. But I'm glad you brought up that it takes time and that you had to realize you had to have fun with it. Because
Yeah.
that's what Giannis has said too. Like, because imagine the NBA is this big thing, but then it's like,
Mhm.
and they get all these big $1 million contracts. They blow up. They go all over the world, and they're successful and all this stuff. But it's like when Giannis be saying, he said it more than once. He said enough for me to remember that he's like, you gotta have fun with it, and it's like it's such a big thing. But then you have to remember why you're even in the game to begin with. You can't because all that stuff could go away. You know what I mean? And it's like, do you have a passion for this? That's what's gonna take you further. Because
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And so when you brought that up, I love that. I love the fact that you said that you make music for you and not for other people, because what's going around is anytime I watch artists get interviewed, they're always like they get asked the do you make music for you or your fans? And a handful of them say for their fans, and it was like, no, like you didn't even know them before. Like they
Yeah.
gravitated toward you and how you express yourself. And so I'm glad that you know, like, don't ever lose that, because the bigger you get, it's like you gonna wanna like cater, but it's like, no, they gonna cater to you. Like Jacquees just dropped some stuff he did off the Kurt Cobain. Bro, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's the Jacquees we know.
For
The
sure.
underground Jacquees, where he did mixes like every other week. At the same time Wayne was dropping, he was dropping. He was like, God, God.
Yeah.
And so that's what I love about how music is. I feel like maybe the beef kind of ignited artists or whatnot, but I always liked back in the day where it was like artists always has something coming out. Like they're always dropping something. They're always like hungry for the grind. And I feel like that lacked for a long time. But how do you feel you've grown since when you first started till now with your music? Like, and where do you want to go after this?
Main thing is I don't necessarily have it in my mindset that I'm doing it for the money. I'm doing it now with my mindset now at this point in my life. I'm doing it to express myself, kind of like a therapy mechanism. You know, I do it. I'm doing it more now just to just create, feel better. Usually, like everybody's different. I personally, I can't create when I'm down, when I'm depressed. I might go read a book or something, or like I said, a lot of people don't know I'm a screenwriter as well. My wife's a writer, so we might have some writing sessions or just I might do a little journaling. Okay, this pissed me off today. Why was I fired up about that? What could I have done better? And then when I come to that conclusion, I kind of figure out like what the root of my issue was. I'm able to go in there, create, start knocking out them beats. Might write me a verse, or I might write me a hook. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm on now because I mean, if you keep going and you have a certain goal, eventually with time and patience and persistence, that goal is gonna come. Now it's really up to you now how patient you are. Like me, I could be very impatient sometimes, which is a flaw that I've been trying to work on. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and jack it down to you and lie to you, nothing like that. You know, like I could be very impatient, but you know, life has taught me patience, you know. My wife teaches it to me, even my little puppy. I gotta be real patient with her.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? That's life. You just gotta keep that goal in mind of why you doing it and why you want to do it. Because like you mentioned before, I don't know, I make music for other people. I make music for me to keep me going in life. And a lot of people like my personality and I just put that in the music. I don't talk about the money aspect because the money is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the cost of living now is high. You in Cali too. I'm in Cali. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
messed up, man. It's fucked up. We shouldn't even have to really pay for food. We should be able to just reach on the tree and just get like an apple or orange or something like that. You know,
Mhm.
currency got everything all messed up, man.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody paid me $1 million to make a beat, I'm gonna make that damn beat. But
Right.
I'm at the same time, I'm gonna enjoy it though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm gonna enjoy making that beat because I don't want it to feel like a job. I don't, man. I don't want to feel like cause like I'm thankful for my job for what I do for a living, but my heart ain't in there 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? I just used to come to California and do what I got to do and
Mhm.
survive. And came here just to create music, make beautiful music with artists. Cause if you really think about it, man, these major artists, due to labels, they got so many songs invoked that we'll never be able to hear and enjoy, man. I just want to make as much beautiful music I can while I'm here
Yeah.
until I cross over, you know, go to whatever my next journey is, man. Hopefully, shit, I can make some music out there too. Good. And then send it back down to earth for somebody's, you know, send a signal to somebody's mentor or something like that to come out with inspiration. Because usually when we get inspiration and we hear, because I can hear a lot of beats in my head sometimes, and I don't have access to go to my studio, so I would literally take a voice memo and I would just beatbox it, you know what I'm saying, and put every little detail that I could in my head, so when I get to the crib, I could remember how it was. And you know, we really don't know where that's coming from. It could have been coming from another dimension. It could have been coming from the higher power above. You know, you never really know. Because all we know is what we see. You know, I ain't never seen up there. I ain't never been up there. I ain't gonna go up there. Might get stuck. You know what I'm saying? But shit,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm at the point now. Just if I get an idea, let it come to me, pre-record it, and then when my heart is right, I'll go in there actually put it down on the pad for real. And the pad, you know, that's the computer. Then get to the streaming, get to the phones or CDs, whatever you rock it with right now. Some people still fuck with CDs, you know, some people do. But hopefully they answer your question too.
Yeah. And how did you get to that point in your life where like you have to come to yourself and really be honest with yourself and how it's a continuous thing? Because that took me a long time, like to fully like understand that like you can't just always look to someone or something to help you. It's like you have all the answers within yourself. But when did you come to that realization of like, because you said you like to write stuff down and you had to like figure out where the root comes from. How did you get to that point? Or was it a time where you were just like you needed to do that and you never stopped?
I'm gonna say all the above. It was time I really needed it. Just like I'll share something about myself. At one point in my life, you know, I'm still battling with this demon as well. I was a hothead. Growing up, I was a hothead, and certain behaviors I can't really do anymore with my age. And you know, I had long conversations with my wife. You know, I have vision sometimes think, but you know, my mother's not here. I lost my mom at 16. And she sent me vision sometimes, you know. And my wife had been talking with me because my wife, she journals a lot, man. Believe it or not, she's rubbing off on me. So she got me reading now. So yeah, I'm reading too. That's one thing my mother would have loved about it. I read a lot now. And it's just one book of, you still hear me? I actually pressed the mute button. You still hear me?
I hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. And it's about self-care. And for Black men, I mean, anyone can use the book, obviously, but that's what the title was. It was self-care for Black men, and journaling was one thing that they recommended. And I said, damn, this is what my wife been begging me to do for the longest. And they say, you know, they say happy wife, happy life, or happy partner, happy life wherever you with, you know what I'm saying? Make them happy. And I said, you know what, making her happy is gonna make me happy. So I said, you know what, let me try this out. And I started writing on there. Then I wrote me a few cuss words. Okay, yeah, that's how I'm feeling today. Then I said, you know, I'm gonna write this down. I said, you know what, hey, this actually helped because I felt a lot better. Because it's kind of like a math problem. You actually physically see it down on paper and then figure out the equation. And if you can't figure out the equation, sometimes you gotta step back and live life a little more, even if it's a few days or a week, and be like, oh, you know what, I think I figured it out. And I kind of been disciplined with myself to, you know, continue that process. Journaling, you might never know, you might come up with a song or something like that. You probably got you a new hit. Even if it's not for you, it might be for somebody else that you know that really want to write, but you know, their skill is not that strong at that point in their life. And they might read that work and say, you know what? I like how you structure this song. How did you do that? All I did was this, and I did that. And then you could, since you was telling me about whatever, blah blah blah, you told me earlier, you do the same exercise and maneuver it the same way that I did, but make your own song. Now you don't inspire somebody else to do the same thing. Now you got more and more people creating because if it's really that good to them, they're gonna share it to somebody else too, and they're gonna keep sharing it along. And I want to, before I leave this world, man, I want to put as much happiness and positive and positivity in it as much as I can. Even though people might be like, "Oh, you talking about sex in your music? Oh, you fucking, yeah, that's a part of life. How you think you got here?" You know what I'm saying? I'd rather people just be skipping my lanes, but fuck, I'd rather people just be. There we go. I hate these headphones. I keep pressing the button, but it keep falling on my ear. But I'd rather people have sex and go out there and rob somebody or shoot somebody or do something like that. But I'm not saying that bad about those people that make that type of music because that's how they express themselves with that time period.
Yeah.
And you know, things change. You know, what goes up comes back around. It comes back down. You know, time repeats itself. But I guess maybe we not on that point right now, repeating it like that. Because like right now, everything, a lot of new music is about getting money. You got a little sex in there. You got a little sex in there. But a lot of things about getting money, shitting on somebody. You know, bring somebody down. But who am I to say that that's not helping them out? Because I didn't have their life. I don't know what they've been through. They want to have to be able to use their coping mechanism to add to their growth. So I can't say that. But from Caudell, you're gonna get happiness and you're gonna get fucking. You're gonna get sex from my music. Or you might get something like I made that song called Get Your Mind Right. When I said, "What's wrong, nigga?" That song on my first album, "Gotta Get Your Mind Right, nigga." That was me talking to myself, but at the same time, telling a story when I was talking about Benny Lou. You know what I'm saying? You got everything that everybody could really want, but you still ain't happy. You could do this for the money all you want. But the thing about this, are you happy? Because you can't really buy happiness. They say it can help you, it can help temporarily. But when you go, all the stuff that you risked your life and your soul and blood to get, it's just gonna still be here. And you going on do whatever you going over, depending on what type of life that you live. So that's what I mean by it. Like the difference is me now, I don't do it for the money. I do it to be able to create because there's some people now that are in some type of situation that we don't understand and they don't have access. You know, people in jail don't have access. You know, people in third world countries don't have access to a lot of stuff, excuse me, to really create. So I'm not gonna take that for granted no more.
You out here speaking the truth, bro. I'm just like, bro.
I'm pretty sure you know this.
I see you had a lot of, not too many features, a few features. How did that come about? Did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them? And when you're deciding to feature somebody, like what goes into that? What's the thought process?
So all those features were just people that I met on my journey out here in the Bay Area, whether it was people that I worked with, or it was people that my wife knew. Said, "Oh, my husband does music." And I actually met those people in person and filled them out, and they had similar goals that were similar to my own. And I said, I mean, I'm not gonna charge you for this beat, but if you want to rap on it, I would love for you to be on my album. And they rapped on it with me. The song turned out to both our likings. And I said, hey, can I put this in my, if I put this on my album? Hey, come on ahead. You know what I'm saying? We just worked, we just kept on working. Like same thing with my partner Jae Flowz. He was on both albums. My homie Mike Lou 415. My homie Blue Moon was on my last track, The Motherland, and was on Planet Alafi on my second album. I worked with her. I'm gonna work with them, and when I was doing some working as an event technician for Encore PSAV out here, but that was up in San Francisco. My homie Mike Lou. When I was carrying mail, I met him there, and Jae Flowz. He worked at the shop with my wife. Just different people that I meet on my journey. People come into your life for a reason. Some people coming in for a season. Some seasons longer than other seasons. So why you in here? Why you in my life for that season? Hey, let's see what we could come up with. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's gonna inspire somebody else. And even if we don't work together no more, we worked together back then at that point in our life and we enjoyed it.
And what like inspires you to keep making music?
The feeling I get when I bob my head, man, it's spiritual, man, because you know, each instrument has a certain frequency response that's behind it. Your body feels that, your heart feels that, and you know, like when it could be somewhere when you could be just waking up. It could be a car run by, just slapping. Hey, what they playing? You know what I'm saying? And it sounds good, it feel good, but it makes you happy because in that one moment, it's like you kind of forget and forgive, you know, what has wronged you earlier in your life that day or a moment before that. And I'm not saying I'm looking for something like a drug to make the pain problems go away, because you can do as many drugs you want to, but the problem's still gonna be there at the end of the day. You're going to face them sooner or later. When I hear that song, it just makes me happy. It makes me want to create. And I see just people's faces light up, man. You can see it in their eyes, like, damn, man, he having a good time, or she having a good time, or they having a good time, bro. It's kind of like eating good food, man. When you get that one plate or you get that one meal, like, oh, this shit here, bro. This shit's like a film. You know what I'm saying?
Now we talking.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I love that feeling, man. I love that feeling. Or it could even be something I made, man. And then it's that one dude, it could be that one dude in the room. He looked back like, I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, oh, okay, good job. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Because that warms my heart, because that's like I did my job right, because it made somebody happy, man. And it made me happy as well when I was making it. Because when you want to do anything, you got to make sure you putting some type of good intention behind it. Even if you're making a sandwich for somebody, you don't want to be thinking about nothing bad, nothing happened, or something bad or bad happened to that person while you making the sandwich. No, you're gonna be making that, spreading that Miracle Whip or mayonnaise or whatever you do, or mayonnaise, whatever you know, your cravings are. You're like, yeah, this gonna be good. I'm gonna put a little bit of season, because I season my sandwiches. You know, I might put a little garlic, a little turmeric or something on the sandwiches, whatever, a little curry powder, a little maybe a little salt or pepper, maybe not salt, because you know the meat or the cheese or whatever you put on it's gonna have that seasoning up in it as well. Might put a little parsley on there. You might grill it. You know, I'm thinking happy thoughts when I'm making it, and I guarantee if you do that, that's gonna be the best sandwich that you ever had in your life, man. Just like when you're creating, us. Okay, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna make somebody bob their head today. I'm gonna make somebody relate to this today. I'm gonna make somebody smile. You start playing them keys, or even when you mix it, man, I'm like, I want this to sound like the cleanest song that I ever mixed. Like getting that EQ right, you know what I'm saying? Your dynamics processing, then your time domain effects. If you want a wet mix in a song, or you want a dry mix in a song, or you doing some mastering techniques with some stereo enhancing, or you know, you want it as loud as you possibly can without distortion when you're doing the limiting process, you know. Oh, you always have to have like a good intention when you do it. And that's one thing that I try to do. I keep trying to have some type of good intention when I create anything, man, because music is powerful, media is powerful, hell, art is powerful. You know what I'm saying? A picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, hell, music is worth 10,000 more. You know what I'm saying? Music, cooking, because everybody's going to have a different opinion. Everybody's going to interpret things differently. Like 20,000 people watch this interview right now. I guarantee it's going to be 20,000 different opinions. Some might be similar, but it has to be different, because that's what makes us unique. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We just, it's what makes us unique. So only thing to do is just hope for the best. Is like hope it's something positive that's gonna happen from the outcome. Just like when you plant a seed in the ground in the soil. Before I plant any seed in the ground, I would kiss it and I would pray and like, I want this seed to have a thriving and a positive and a happy life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to have all the nourishments from the soil and the fertilizer, and I want to grow and blossom to be the strongest they could be.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you that plant is gonna be happy because it's just like if you got a kid or a pet, you have to talk. Because I got about 30 plus plants in the house. You got to talk to those plants, man. You got to say positive affirmations to that. Because if you in a, yeah, I'm gonna give you one last example because I know I talk too damn much. I know. I'm gonna say my
It's about to blow up. They gonna be like, you gonna have a whole book based on.
oh, bro.
Get your audio book ready.
Hey, shit, I'm ready. We'll get it cracking. But just like if you put you put the same plant in two different households. You put a household and plant a household with a whole bunch of love. You know, the couple they love each other, and then they keep the house clean, straighten up, organized. Well, I mean, it's a difference between dirty and the house that look lived in. Like my house ain't dirty right now, but it look lived in. You know, we got stuff that we here. You know what I'm saying? We utilize it. But if you put it in a nice positive household with love in it, and you put the same plant and take it in the house where they arguing, fighting, cussing, just throwing shit out, I guarantee that plant is gonna look a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I get to talking. I probably done went off subject and went back on subject, get back off subject.
You good, bro. I know we both from Milwaukee, but what inspired you to go from the 414 to the Bay? What made you make that transition over here?
Man, see the thing about it is, it was on our honeymoon after we got married. We was down in Miami, and at the time I was on delivering mail, and I wanted to transfer my job, and I was still new, so I couldn't transfer. I would have to, kind of like reapply and then start fresh somewhere. And I was in that airport depressed, like, man, we can go back to Milwaukee. There's nothing wrong with it, but excuse me. I don't like snow. I ain't gonna lie. I'm born in the summer. I don't like no damn snow, man. I mean, it's beautiful. It's nothing wrong with it. 414 for life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna sit on the 414. That's my home. That's what helped me grow me come Caudell. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't always about where you're from. It's about where you're going to life. And I wanted to go somewhere a little different. You know what I'm saying? I saw myself somewhere different in 10 and 30 years. So I was in the airport just depressed, man. I was like, man, I was to the point I wanted to cry. I'm like, man, I love palm trees, man. I want some palm trees, like, especially with what I do. And at that time, and music, I hear music is popping back home right now. I ain't gonna lie. I hear it's coming on up. I hear it's on the rise back home. And shout out to everybody in the 414 or the Midwest still grinding. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I wanted to go somewhere different. So I was online in the airport utilizing their cheap Wi-Fi, but it worked though. But I'm utilizing it, and honestly, no transports in Florida. Okay, let me try Arizona. I ain't see nothing open in Arizona, nothing in Vegas, but I saw Cali. And I'm like, damn, I always wanted to go to Cali. And but it says San Francisco. I'm like, damn, what about LA? I didn't see LA. So I went, I found it, and I went and asked some of my coworkers back home. I said, hey, is this legit? Because they say I could transfer here and become regular, blah blah blah, and all this. And then they contacted some of their people because with the union, they contacted the union. They was like, man, what's up with the deal with the position y'all got there out there in the Bay Area? Is that legit? Because I was a non-career employee at the time, but I would have become a career employee if I would apply for that position out there. And they told me, yes, man, it's legit, man, and they need help so bad. And I talked to my wife about it. She was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. The first night we came out here and visited, man, she hated me for about, I want to say, she was cool on the flight. She was cool on the flight, but then we got out, and then the lifestyle was just so much different all the way over here. It was like it's two different worlds because each place got their experiment. You know what I'm saying? They just had a different experiment out there and different development out. And it was more fast paced. And then she started getting homesick and she was mad. I'm like, that's what I call it, Fluffy. I'm like, Fluffy, my bad. Fluffy, come on, trust me. We could do this. She saw the sunshine the next day, man, and we started having, I don't believe in luck, but fucking I'm gonna say we started having some more good luck that day, man. We started trying some good food out here, and we left October 2019, man, and ever since then, man, we loved it. Of course, we don't had our, ups and downs of struggle because it is high. It's high as a motherfucker, man. It's high. What's the new? No, I can't talk. I can't talk. And I told y'all what I did for a living, so I can't go too. but hey, when I say it's high than a giraffe. You know what? You know what I'm saying? It's up there. But wherever you go, and this is hopefully this could inspire. You still hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
For sure. Hopefully, it can inspire somebody else to, face their fears and do what they really want to do. Everywhere you go, you bring yourself with you everywhere you go, for one. So people think, oh, new place, new me, and all this new me. Hey, yeah, it's new you. But
Yeah.
you still taking you there. Still gonna have to do some changing, some growing because you're gonna adapt to that new environment. You know what I'm saying? Like even so for example, like your skin, like my skin look different in this climate compared to how it looked back home because it's a different environment, different vegetation, different the sun is different, the air is different. But anywhere you go, you have some ups and downs, and you take yourself with you everywhere you go. But if you're gonna make it work, if you really want to make it work, you're gonna make it work. Everywhere is expensive. Everywhere is expensive. I mean, people be like, oh, it costs.
Even Milwaukee trying to charge 1,400 for
Yes.
one bedroom.
I'm like, come on, man, nah,
exactly the
bro,
same as like 10 years ago.
bro,
They
man,
wilding. They wilding. I will say that Milwaukee is doing the most.
man, yes,
And I had this conversation. I was just back home to visit my mom for Mother's Day, and
yeah,
I was getting a Lyft driver back to the station, and we was talking about it. She's like, "Yeah, it's expensive, but she was like, but I see why y'all out there for the weather." I'm like, it's something about the environment though. It's like
yeah,
weather, and no, the sun thing is real. Like that sun, it do hit.
yeah. It's different. It
I'll be
do.
sunbathing in that moment. But it's also like that's one of the pluses, but it's also like the people. I just don't
Yeah,
it's every time I go back home and I verse it, I'll be like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to come
yeah. I'm cool. I'm cool.
like, I don't want to come back to the same thing because
Yeah,
sometimes Milwaukee stays stagnant and they used to the well, we here, we gonna keep on trucking. It's like, but they
yeah,
can really like do more. I feel like
yeah.
Milwaukee like has a ceiling over their head, and it's like it don't have to be like that. And so I appreciate the experience from Milwaukee to wherever I go next too. It's like you said, like no matter where you go, you gonna bring yourself, and
Mhm.
you're gonna have to grow. Like it made me grow up a lot, like and mature a lot in different ways. Like, and I think everybody should experience that. Like the first part is a little scary. Like I was nervous,
Mhm.
so I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't know nobody.
My girl was moving out here too for like school, and we had,
Okay.
talked about it, planned it
Yeah.
year out, whatnot. And when we did it, it was nerve wracking at first. I'm like, dude, I don't know nobody but you, and you don't know nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but you grow, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I love that you and your wife made that together, and y'all grow in different ways. Y'all aren't the same people when y'all left, and y'all
Mhm.
had to in order to get where y'all are now. And I think
Uh,
like when we set goals up for ourselves or manifest something, we don't realize the changes we're going to be going through to get to that. And
mhm.
I think it's a beautiful thing. And I'm going to definitely have you on my show again, but I want you to
For
leave out
sure.
some words of affirmation, something to keep the people going, keep their heads up, to motivate
For
them
sure.
they're doing, but especially in music. Definitely, we gonna do it at the end. But what's some
Yeah.
words you can tell the people?
Love. A little bit of love go a long way. You know what I'm saying? That's the key ingredient. That's when I think I'm gonna leave with you. And then the key ingredient in anything that you do, you put a little love in that pot when you're cooking, a little bit of love in your hands when you're playing the keys, or in your voice when you sing behind that mic, or rapping, or doing some poetry, whatever it is that you do. Put a little bit of love in that, man. Love yourself. Get you always learn how to love yourself first. Because if you learn to love yourself first, it's gonna translate and it's gonna relinquish yourself whenever you show the love to others. Because if you You get people out here that's mistreating everybody, having bad days because they didn't, regardless of what they're going through. Now I know if somebody gets strapped you love, you're gonna be mad as hell. You ain't gonna be one to be showing no love, but it's all about a technique and how you do it. You could be like, hey, I'm not in the mood today, pimp. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through it. Hey, but I'm gonna get back up with you next week or something like that. I got something going on. Bro, she's like, get the fuck out my face, bro. It's a difference and it's a maturity level. You know what I'm saying? And it's difficult, you know, because it's easy. It's easier to hate than it is to love. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that you have to love yourself, keep loving yourself more, make the type of music or the type of art that you want in the world. Because can't nobody read your mind. If you see these different beautiful pieces of art in your head or in your dreams, man, can't nobody see that but you. Bring that shit out. Make that shit. Create that. You know? I'm not saying come out here and be cocky. No, because you're gonna learn and grow from you can learn from anybody. You can even learn from your enemies. You know what the hell not to do. You know what I'm saying? You can learn from anybody. You're gonna keep on learning in this life forever, even after you die, because when you die, you learn what death is like. You learn what's next. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been dead, so I ain't gonna tell you what it's like because I ain't never seen that before. But when I go, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn what it's like. Every master got a master. You know what I'm saying? They all because like I tell you, I draw, I do graphic design, I'm a screenwriter, I do music, I do a lot of things. All those help with my therapy. One dude tell me, "Oh, you a jack of all trades, master of none." Man, every master got a master. You'll never stop learning. You can learn all you can in your situation, but once you get into another situation, you're gonna learn some more from there. So,
All right. Yeah, you was spitting good knowledge to the people. I want you to let the people know where to find your music and what's to look forward to next with Caudell.
man, you can find me I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube Music. I think Google Play still got theirs. They still going. I'm an Apple user, so I don't know about Android. No disrespect to nobody. I just ain't got one. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna say if you follow Caudell, if you're not, and you follow me after this, and you like my music, my content, you appreciate it, man. You're gonna be happy in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be happy in a couple months. You're gonna see it. But I'm gonna tell you, my goal is to release a project every year.
Nice.
Just keep myself going. That's what I'm trying. You know, stuff happens. But
Yeah.
if I don't release something this year and I release something on January 1st, 2025, don't nobody say nothing. It still count. It
No, we
still
holding
count.
you accountable. We holding you accountable.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, man, you can find me. Hey, first album, Somewhere in the Tropics. Second album, Welcome to the Tropiconic. You know, it's a little bit something for there for everybody. I got hip hop, R&B. I got my new genre that I've been working on called the Tropiconic. You know what I'm saying? The Tropiconic sound. That's Caudell. Anybody else said it there, they a lie. But hey, you never know where you're gonna expire. You never know. I wouldn't even be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna leave y'all with love, man. Love is the key ingredient to anything that you're trying to make, man. Anything you want, just put a little love in it. Don't put no hate in it. If you put hate in it, people gonna feel it. Cause some they gonna people with their third eye be like, something ain't right. Something ain't right in the Kool-Aid, but it ain't my drink though. You feel that? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep loving yourself. Loving yourself more, you're gonna love somebody else more. You'll love your partner more, or your mother, father, uncle, cousin, teacher, supervisor. I mean, you ain't gonna get along with everybody, but hey, make your best attempt to be the best you in every situation that is. You know what I'm saying? Make the attempt to be the best you and just keep on creating. Create what you want to create. If it ain't hurting nobody, killing nobody, gonna get nobody fired for playing at their job, or you know what I'm saying, get nobody in jail or killed. Like just create. We need more happiness in this life, man. We need more happiness. We need more positivity. You know, just don't let nobody tell you, oh, the industry standard. And man, fuck that shit, man. If that's what you want to create, then do it. But can't nobody tell you who you are because you came with your life. They didn't come with your life. They came with their own life. They just crossed paths in your life. But even if, like me, you cross paths, my life ain't your life ain't mine. You got your own, you got to worry about. We just passing through time. You know what I'm saying? We sharing this planet.
Yeah.
So keep being you, loving yourself, because don't nobody know you like you know you. and you know your weakness. They don't. And even if you got it, when I'm gonna put it to you like this, I said this on my second album. Every strength got a weakness, but every weakness got a strength. So I mean, just keep that with you everywhere you go, pimp. You know what I'm saying? Keep that with you.
Who do you wish to work with in the future?
You know, I could say some people specific, but you know what? Whoever want to work with Caudell. And whoever want to work with me, man, whoever, if you be like, hey, bro, I had this vision, hey, tell it to me. We see what we come up with. You know what I'm saying? Because I could say I want to work with some person and they be like, I don't want to work with him. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but love. You know, I probably would be feeling like, hey, what I do? All right, Tim, I'm gonna need back real slow.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? But
Sade.
huh?
You need to work with Sade.
My wife said that like that because my wife compared one of my features on there, my homie on Blu Moon, as like Sade in space, because you know they got that it's a certain tone that they have, but it's angelic. You know what I'm saying? And I said, you keep mentioning Sade. You know, I love Sade. I'm gonna buy you by my side in a few minutes. By your side in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know, do a little something I can't say on here, but hey, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know, I want to speak goodness into the atmosphere and the environment, man. Whoever want to work with me, I'm gonna try my best to get to you. And I ain't that busy. I mean, everybody busy in their own way, but you know, we make time for things that we really want to do. And sometimes it requires more than just patience from your end, patience from that person as well. Like somebody big, so they want to work with me. I can't be, you ready yet?
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna be at your crib. No.
You gotta
Hit
want
me
it
up when
just
you're ready. Yeah.
Yep.
It's gotta happen when it's meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like I hate to see use this analogy, but fuck, we gonna make somebody up like Tay. If Tay got shot today, Tay was meant to get shot today. And it happened yesterday or last week. I hate to say it was meant to happen today. I don't know. But hey, things happen on due time when they happen. So if you want to work with Caudell, hey, I work with whoever. Blue, purple, red, gay, straight, trans. I don't get no damn. Music is music. Music ain't got no look. The only identity music got is the identity that you get from connecting with that person, and whatever they translate, you understand it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm open to it.
I
I work with you.
I think music is really spiritual,
Mm-hmm.
and that it helps you fight them demons sometimes, and sometimes like when I make music, I don't know if this happened to you, but once it's like you don't even realize what you're making until you kind of start listening back, and
Yeah.
I think if you allow it to flow,
Mm-hmm.
and that works wonders. You know what I mean? Can you speak to? I know I said I was last thing
Nah.
on the spiritual thing though. That's a good way to end it out. Like, how much has that been into your music? How you put spirituality into it? How much does that affect it?
Man, it's the whole process. I got a new song coming up soon. You know, we talking. You mentioned them demons and stuff like that. You gave me a flashback. I might have to get you on one of them tracks or whatever. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you
But
already know we gotta do a whole thing.
yeah,
We gotta do a
hell
whole
yeah,
thing.
for the whole thing,
Yeah, yeah. We
yeah.
ain't gonna do just one. We gotta do a whole
Nah,
thing.
the whole time. I got you, Tim. I got you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. When it's gonna happen when the time is right. I'm gonna come down there and slide on you. I ain't got no more vacation time this
Oh,
year,
I want to
but
drive out. I like to drive, so I'm just
okay,
really just we just pick a time out, really. So
okay. All
yeah.
right, shit. Let me know. Oh, about if you do, you got to get up hella early, bro. You
Yeah,
get
I
up
did.
about like like 4 or something because it's 6 hours away. It's a big ass state. It's 6 hours. We done did the drive twice. My
Oh,
wife did the drive twice. She'll tell you because I fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie. I be trying, man, but see, sometimes you gotta lay it down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lay it down a little
that's
bit
true.
and get them Z's and them snores in. But
Mhm.
yeah, man. Yeah, just I work with whoever want to work with Caudell. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, just show me love. I'm gonna show it right back. If I can't show love to you, I got to leave. If I can't, I put it to you like this. This last thing I'm gonna say, my country ass is done. If I can't grow from you, I got to go from you. I got to lean on back. And I'm just say that it ain't nothing personal. It's just Yeah, we ain't on the same way, man. You trying to do something that's gonna jeopardize me and mine. I got to go this way, but I'm gonna do it in a loving way.
Yeah.
Just don't be trying to do no swings and jabs, man. Because I mean, I'm a move, but I
Right.
ain't coming there for
Right.
that.
Right.
So,
Well, I appreciate you being on this show, man. I'm putting this
for
out
sure.
tomorrow. I'm probably
Okay.
gonna cut that part out, but I'm putting it out tomorrow.
For sure, for sure, for
And
sure.
but yeah, I'm gonna send you the once I'm done. I'm not gonna do too much editing. I don't edit too much, but I'll send you so then you can share it on whatever you got going.
Oh, for sure, man. Appreciate that. I
That,
do.
that
And
flow, just that shit,
hell yeah.
just
Hell
go.
yeah, man. Thank you for having me. I'm like I said, I'm honored. Anytime you want me to slide on through, hey, I'm gonna slide.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna have to use my connections to get you to get me Demonte on here.
Oh shit, man, I'll call him right now.
Yeah,
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 hey, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'll
Let
call
him
him.
know Kareem wants you on this show, and yeah, I gotta get all of them because I met y'all through Demonte and
Yeah,
Ashley
yeah, yeah.
back in the day when they used to host. What was that called? They used to
Lights, camera, soul. Lights, camera,
Lights
soul.
Camera
Yeah,
Soul.
yeah. Like that's
They used to host an event. It was like all black.
that's the 4 and 4
Up there
days. Yeah,
giving out their talents. They had KJ up there, poetry.
yeah.
Everybody was on their thing. But yeah, if you can call him up, see if he remember me. No.
Oh no, no. He remember you.
Oh,
Yeah, we remember you.
and
He was on my album too.
I
Uh-huh.
forgot her name. Look, I got everything everywhere. Don't mind my
That's all
mess.
good.
Dude, she didn't go to Alverno, but she used to be friends with somebody at Alverno, and I would see her in the dorms. I'd be like, "What up?" And we all kick it sometimes. So,
Who Mika?
what's her name?
Who Mika?
Is that her name? Maybe.
She had the big. She had the big
Hold on. You
fro.
said me. I don't know if that's her name for me. Maybe it's a different person. Okay, never.
No, no, never mind. I ain't want to say no names either, but no, because I
I
know.
thought it was a different. I swear that's her though. Ask her if she been to Alverno. Okay. If
You
not,
talking about you talking
never
about the video
mind.
with me?
Huh?
You talking right there the video with me?
Sydney. Is her name Sydney or no?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Fuck
crazy.
you!
The crazy part is my wife's name is Sydney too. You know what I'm saying? My wife's name is Sydney. And yeah, it was funny when we all had met. Yeah,
I'm like, I'm
yeah.
gonna have to cut out this. I'm gonna have to end this meeting early. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, no, yeah, her name's Sydney too. Okay, because I think like, oh, you talking about right there on my video? You know, that's Sydney. Yeah, I don't know if she
Oh,
went there. I met her through my partner Brandon, but she know Devontae too. You know what I'm saying?
oh, word, nice.
Yeah, man.
Tell her I said
Real
what's up.
for
Uh,
sure, man. Real outgoing, real very professional, man. I love my
yeah,
whole team, man. I love the lighting guy from that video, my homie Dave, my homie Brandon. You know, shout out to my wife for doing the makeup or whatever. Yeah, I had it on too. I don't get no damn. It was me. Hey, I had to look good for the video. You know what I'm saying?
everybody got.
So I mean,
No, I thought that was cool though. Videos, nice, smooth, classic. Go check out Caudell. It's right there in your face. You got no excuse. Okay.
Caudell. That's what they
Uh,
call me.
definitely need you back on the show. We
So
definitely gonna work together in the future with the music. It's overdue. Longer. We've been talking about that since I was
hella long.
at Alverno. Since I was at Alverno, I
Oh yeah,
always say that. I
and I
remember
want to
one time.
apologize for not getting back with you too for all that time. You know, just I was living my life myself. But like I say, due time. And if I cut you off, TP, that was part of my bad. I ain't trying to do that. I just want to
Oh,
make sure they cut off again that you know that that was not intentional. Because I was taking my old message. I said, "Damn, Korean messaged me years ago." But we was going.
but
We all going through our own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
but timing is everything because
Yeah,
I had to grow too. Like I'm not the same person or like the same artist even that I was then. Like, so it's
yeah,
like time had to grow. Like it was meant to happen for us, but shit,
yeah,
like I said, I've been wanting to do music since a kid,
yeah.
and so it's like you go through certain stuff. You have to go through certain things to be a better person and a better artist. So it was meant to be at this time in our lives.
For sure, for sure.
For sure. But yeah, don't be a stranger. Go check out Caudell's music and everything he got going on. You say you got a new song dropping?
Oh man, I got a couple of them. I got some new artists I'm working with too, man.
Oh,
You know,
shout them out.
man, shout out to my homie. Well, I'm shout out to everybody that work with me. My homie Mike Lou 415 representing Frisco 415. Shout out to my homie Jae Flowz. Shout out to my homie B Dukes, aka Blue Moon. Shout out to Sax, aka my homie Sakina. That's gonna be on my third album. I'm not gonna get too many details now. Dang man, shout out to Demonte. He was on there playing Book of Trick on the second album. I don't know if you recognize his voice, but he was in
What?
there too. My homie Blvck Achilles from MacArthur May. Shout out to him as well. Man, Laos, my cousin. I can't forget him. I just want to make sure I get everybody because I hate when I see stuff and people shout out people, they don't say no names.
Right, right.
I'm gonna look at the list right now, right quick.
Go
I want to
ahead.
make sure I get everybody. I
Go
ain't gonna be
ahead.
like that. We connecting everybody. Like you'll mess with me, you might mess with them. You never know. Shout out. So like I say my homie Jae Flowz. Shout out to my wife for being doing the voice always with me. My wife Sydnie, I call her Fluffy. Shout out to my homie Moni. I think that's about it. I think I got everybody. I just wanted to make sure. My homie Berdan. We go back to our SAE days. Like I said, yeah, I think I got about everybody. But Tae the Don, my cousin.
Oh, bro, that lay you down.
Yeah. For
That's
sure. Hey,
fire. That's a fire ass song. I added that to my
thanks,
playlist.
Pip. Thanks, Pip. Hey, thanks, Pip. Hey, he responsible for them lyrics. He responsible for them lyrics. You know what I'm saying? They called him the pen. He called him in engineering. If you in the Milwaukee area, hey, look him up. I guarantee you'll be satisfied 100%. Shout out to my homie Tae the Don. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that was, willing to take time out and put up with a player. You know what I'm saying? With the music. I appreciate all that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. I appreciate you being on this show, man. And I wish you nothing but success and love and positivity in your life. I hope you and your family keep growing, keep loving each other and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. That's the show, man. Thanks for being on Road to William.
For sure. Hey, shout out to you too. I wish blessings and happiness for you, and it's gonna come. Some things you gotta speak to existence, and hey, we done spoke. It's gonna happen.
Yep. We put it
Uh,
out there.
it's out there, Pimp. Be safe out there,
I'ma give it what she asked for. She can't wait till I walk through. I'ma give her what she asked for. I'ma give her what she asked for. She can't wait till I walk through. Rush her to the scene when I walk through. I'ma give her what she want. Give her what she asked for. I'ma give her what she asked for. She can't wait till I walk through. Rush her to the scene when I walk through. I'ma give her what she want. Walking through a room full of bitches. Tryna be all in my business. Little mama all in my grip. She tryna go roll up and chill. I'ma make you mine. Little baby, I'ma do you right. I'ma put it all in your life. I'ma get it all in your spine. Young nigga rockin' hella gold. With a bad bitch that's hella cold. Little baby body hella froze. I see from her head to toe. Say she like the way I walk. Say she like the way I talk. The way I walk, make her hella wet. The way I talk, make her hella wet. I'ma give her what she asked for. I'ma give her what she asked for. She can't wait till I walk through. Rush her to the scene when I walk through. I'ma give her what she want. Give her what she asked for. I'ma give her what she asked for. She can't wait till I walk through. Rush her to the scene when I walk through. I'ma give her what she want. She gon' wanna get up on her knees when I walk. She gon' wanna come up by them jeans when I walk. She gon' let me take her overseas when I walk. She gon' probably turn into a fiend when I walk. She gon' bust it down when I come through. When she see how I walk, she don't let that nigga hear it when he walk too. When she hear her talk, clothes smellin' hella dank like the plug. When she smell the smoke, she gon' wanna plug. Joint ready for a nigga when I walk through. Clothes falling off her body when I walk through. When I come through, I give her what she want. she asked for.